we need ya. The West Coast savior. Ain't great in your name and some hip-hop history.
Hey, yes. You know, young people do what young people do. It's y'all turn. But my little homie Pop, he wasn't no joke. Ben, ain't no joke. I'll be made up a joke now. Putting him on a song with him dissing Kendrick of Everybody Entertainment, that ain't how it go. Before as putting him on a song with Snoop, who was a part of his downfall, his exit, and never a good look. Pac was a king on that chessboard. He never was a pawn, so he can't make to be a pawn now. But the West Coast, it's a whole state of real gang members of all colors, all races. You don't want them coming together, especially when sleeping in the lion's den. Don't wake those lions up. On the West Coast, enter with caution.
Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your homie Gab. I'm in the building, and this is Machiavelli Media. Well, y'all fucking knew Suge Knight was gonna say something back to Drake about using the homie TUPAC'S voice, right? Yo, the shit was crazy. When I first heard that AI.TUPAC voice and that Snoop voice, I knew it was gonna be trouble. And this thing come out the day that Tupac's estate is threatening to sue Drake for using the AI-generated Tupac on his diss record against Kendrick Lamar. That's crazy. But I really thought it was going to be Snoop that was going to sue because he's cool with Kendrick. And for Drake to use his voice, it's like, yo, you know, you might cause some friction between me and the homie. Now, Snoop going to have to say something. Now, if he don't, it's going to make him look bad. It's going to make him look like he's siding with Drake over the homie from the West Coast. California going to be like, what's up, Snoop? Did he get your permission to diss Kendrick? Because if he didn't, why you ain't threatening him to sue him? Why you ain't telling him to take that shit off? Why are you so quiet? You about to turn on the West Coast again? That's putting Snoop under the microscope. And then he got to answer another question. What the fuck did Suge mean when Suge say blase about you being part of the reason that Tupac ain't here? Tupac's downfall. What the fuck is going on? Somehow, nobody ever asked Snoop none of these questions, man. The nigga be on camera on TV 7 times a day, but they don't ask him about none of the real shit. You know what I mean? Somehow these questions just miss Snoop. But Suge ain't letting that shit go. Not at all. And I also wonder, man, you know, what did Drake really think was going to come from this? Like, did he think people was going to really love the fact that he got a fake Tupac and a fake Snoop featured on his diss track? Did he think that was going to be cunning? Was that clever? He ain't the first rapper to do it, but he's the biggest rapper to do it. And you dissing the West Coast very own Kendrick Lamar. You know people looking like, what the fuck? Insult to injury, Kendrick ain't even say nothing back yet. Then he had Snoop and Pac dissing Kendrick. Snoop was saying, yo, I know you ain't never bust a gun. I know you ain't never been to jail. I know you ain't never did shit, nephew. Crazy, yo. But Drake got to be real careful, though, because he don't want to turn this into a West Coast thing, you know what I mean? Because them niggas are happy where he can't go back to California. He be coming from Toronto and he won't go past motherfucking Chicago. All that West Coast shit, man. Them niggas will be on his bumper. You better be careful, because he damn sure was trying to clown him. Bringing up the fact, this the West Coast savior right here. This is your king. He making y'all look soft right now, basically. Because he ain't said shit yet. He ain't said nothing back. And the OGs is listening, man. Apparently the biggest OG out there, motherfucker. Mr. Suge Knight. What tripped me out, though, no matter what Suge say, somebody gonna always come along and try to interpret what he meant. Like, nigga, what you think, Suge retarded? I heard what the man just said, and I know what the fuck he meant by it. Like, he ain't never been stupid. He always been a very smart motherfucker, strategic. So if he say something, he meant it. But anyway, I knew Suge was going to say something because it was Tupac. And what did he say? Was very, 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 very strange, in my opinion. He basically let Drake know that he was clowning the whole coast. Because Kendrick Lamar, he's supposed to be the new king of the coast. And he ain't even respond to not one, but two Drake diss records at the time. So Drake is calling Kendrick out. Where you at? Dropped the album. Making fun of him for being short. Saying that his wife slept with the bodyguard. All types of shit. And so far, Kendrick ain't say nothing. Talked about how TDE extorting him, how the Mob Piru's taking his money from him, and Kendrick ain't say nothing. But to make matters worse, he used the two biggest icons from the West Coast to diss Kendrick. One being Snoop, and one being Machiavelli the Don. And Suge let him know, y'all know what you're doing. I know what you're trying to do, but you about to wake up a sleeping lion, dog. Don't involve the West Coast in this shit. Don't do that. You're going too far. But the craziest part in everything that Suge said is when he said, and you got Tupac AI on the track with Snoop. And that's the guy that helped play a part in them getting killed, basically. This is what Suge said. You can hear it clear as day. And that new Collect Call podcast. Well, it ain't new no more, but it's the newest episode. And I'm like, yo, this shit is getting out of hand in that aspect of it. Because I know Drake didn't think all this would come from that. He thought, people might laugh it off. He thought that was a clever way of dissing Kendrick, using somebody that Kendrick look up to shit on him. People play around with AI all the time. But what Drake didn't consider is that somebody of his stature has never featured an unauthorized AI-generated voice on their album or on their project, right? On none of their musical endeavors. And he might get sued over this shit. The family today responded threatening a lawsuit. Whole different video. But on this particular one right here, Suge Knight responded. Basically saying these young people don't know what the fuck they doing. They don't have no restraint. Now, Drake ain't that young. And he's old enough to know that somebody like him can't be playing around with an AI-generated Tupac. Even if it's not officially released and he's not making money off it, like royalties and stuff like that. I'm confused how would that work, because it's not really Tupac, but it is Tupac's voice. Then I wonder if there's a loophole in it, like the fact that Drake didn't say Tupac's name, or Tupac didn't say he was Tupac. He just said something about the spirit of Machiavelli. But anyway, Suge heard the AI-generated song. Apparently, Suge fucks with Kendrick. Apparently, he's not taking this lightly. A Drake beefing with somebody from the West Coast and using Tupac to shit on Kendrick. And to add insult to injury, if Suge really believes what he's saying, and what he's saying is true, he don't want Tupac affiliated with Snoop in no way, shape, or form. Not even the AI.TUPAC. God damn. And that's saying an awful lot. Anyway, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to sub to the channel. This is Machiavelli Media. Turn on them post notifications so you be the first ones to get it when I drop that shit. It's been a pleasure as always. I'm your homie Gab. I'm signing off. I'm about to hit y'all with the peace.